families experience some form of financial stress every single day, be it a tight budget, not being able to go on vacation, worries about retirement, or even the painful realization of college debt looming over our children. And the truth is, we work hard, we even make a decent living, but somehow there's still not enough money to go around. So we try to cut and save and get our finances under control, but soon we get overwhelmed and we give up. Later on, we may try to manage money again, only to give up again. And on it goes. The stress, the worries, the lack of money. Can the vicious cycle be stopped? Yes, it can. In this video, I will tell you 3 main steps towards managing your money and achieving financial success. So if making a family money work for you is something you're interested in, then keep on watching. Step 1 is the most important step, and it is called assess. This is also the most time-consuming step, which is why it is often skipped or saved for later in an attempt to get started with saving sooner. I am here to tell you that this step should never be skipped, and it always should be completed in the most thorough way possible. Because understanding a current financial situation will determine what to focus on in the future. When working on assessing our current finances, we need to consider our income, expenses, and savings as they are right now. Again, assessing our current finances means looking at our income, expenses, and savings. Income and savings are fairly easy to figure out since most of us already know how much we're getting paid and when. Same with savings. Most of us already know how much we're saving, although most families only dream of savings and don't have a chance to consistently put money away for a rainy day. If this is you and your family, no big deal. Just record a 0 towards savings for now. And now on to expenses. Expenses are not so easy. Most people get really tripped here, overwhelmed, and in some cases even discouraged. I mean, let's be honest here. Most of us have a lot of expenses, and it can be scary to add them up into one total amount. So if you're worried, scared, or uncomfortable taking a closer look at your expenses, go ahead and hit the like button below to let the other viewers who are also afraid know that they're not alone. That you are not alone. Reviewing the expenses is also a good time to consider if this is a valid expense or something that can be canceled or reduced. For example, maybe you are paying for a magazine subscription, but never really read the magazine anymore. This expense can probably be eliminated altogether. Or maybe you have a top-of-the-line cable package, but only watch a handful of channels. This expense can probably be reduced by switching to a less expensive package. You get the idea. Once you've reviewed all of the areas, income, expenses, and savings, we get our final result. And it can be one of 3 things. You either spend less than you make, you spend everything you make, or you spend more than you make. It is always best to have money left over, but if you don't, it's okay, because this is just our starting point and things can only get better from here. And this brings us to step 2, dream. Those of you who spend less than earned may dream of closing that gap. Others may dream of a family vacation, and some of you are dreaming of starting to save towards an emergency fund, a large purchase, a retirement, or even a college fund for the kids. The sky's the limit here, so dream away. And when you're done, pick 2 or 3 of these dreams to start working towards. Just make sure that the dreams you pick make sense for your current financial situation. This is the point when your dreams become your goals. I recommend having no more than 3 goals at a time, with only 1 being a long-term goal, like saving for retirement, and the other 2 being short-term goals, like making a large purchase or paying off a credit card. As you check off more and more of your smaller goals, you will be able to focus more and more on your larger long-term goals. Having goals that are rooted in our dreams is key to our financial success, because that's what's going to give us motivation to stick to our plan later on. What is your why? Leave me a comment below with your biggest financial dream. I'd love to know. Last but not least, we need to plan. During this step, we basically decide how we will take our current financial situation and work it in order to achieve our financial goals and dreams. Maybe we cancel cable, pick up a Netflix or Disney Plus subscription and use the savings to pay down the credit card we're worried about. Or maybe we choose to cook at home instead of going out and put the savings towards a family vacation. Or maybe we pick up a part-time gig for the next 6 months to finally be able to afford that home improvement project we've been dreaming about. Whatever this plan may be, it is often what financial advisors refer to as the budget. Budget is what brings our dreams to life, gives us financial safety and security, and gives us confidence that our money is managed well and works for us. Somehow, most people don't see budgets as a positive thing, however. Most families associate budgeting with tough times and painful cuts to spending and stress. Do you know why? That's because most people skip the first 2 steps and go straight into creating a budget without an understanding of what they're budgeting for, what dreams they're working towards, and what changes to their current financial situation are needed in order to achieve those dreams. They try to spend as little as they can, deny themselves everything, have no reason to justify all these cuts, and as a result, they give up before they can see any result. Hopefully you won't be making this mistake though, because now you know that budgeting is simply a way to make our dreams come true without any unnecessary sacrifices. And unlike the popular belief, budgeting can be easy. In my future videos, we will be talking more about money and how to make it work for you, so hit the subscribe button below to stay in the know. But for now, just remember that to manage money successfully, we need to follow 3 easy steps. Assess, dream, plan. This was Alona. I'll see you in my next video.